I initially designed this table to be a shop table, an auxiliary shop table for me to do my finishing on. And I made it out of 3/4, which is handy for in the shop, but it's too heavy for a practical table to carry around. So I'm going to redesign the table with some lighter materials. The locking mechanism I installed, you can see here, is just a pull lever, and it releases basically a clamp on the bottom that holds some angle brackets in place. You hear that snap? That's those brackets snapping into place. So this is the locking system that I'm using to stabilize this thing to make sure that nobody kicks the leg out when they're using the table. And it's just a piece of metal. It's a 1/4-inch steel rod that I've got bent on an L down here and an L in the opposite direction here. And it's bolted through the leg. And then when I pull this lever right back here, it releases both sides. It pulls up this compression plate here and then releases that. It can't go anywhere that way. When I release it, it just releases, and then that allows it to collapse. A couple things I don't like about this are the hinges. I used drop leaf hinges because they're typically a more stable hinge, but they're just not strong enough. There's still a little bit of play in this, and I don't like that. I got to get that out of there, and I got to rework these. I think I need to make these locking systems so that my angle bracket isn't rubbing when it's in movement, and then I also need to change the angle. I made the angle a little bit steeper on the legs, hoping that would help with stabilization, but all it's done is make it harder to close. So the concept is really cool, and it works great, and it folds up really nicely, and as you saw, it unfolds really fast as well. So it's a great concept, but there are some improvements I need to make on this, and I definitely want to make it so it's more user-friendly for everybody, for picnics, for camping, for whatever. So it needs to be lighter, it needs to have a little bit smaller of a footprint, I think, when it's folded up, and I need to work on stabilizing the legs a little bit. There is a little bit of top wobble in it, not a whole lot, but there's enough that I don't like it. As far as what kind of weight it'll hold, well, I sat on it, and I weigh 350 pounds, so it'll hold that. With the lighter materials, I don't think it'll quite reach that weight, but we'll see. So next Sunday, not this coming, but the next Sunday, so the weekend of the 18th, October 18th, I'll have the plans available, I'll have a build video up, and we'll have some more fun with it, and with the new design. But as for now, this thing's going to work great here in the shop. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.